Hello, welcome to Z Gadget Review. We finally have some previews of upcoming next-gen games. So it looks like Ars Technica and Polygon have been spending some time with Dirt 5. Both of them, Ars Technica has extensive report on Dirt 5. Polygon has also a report on Dirt 5, but they also have a report on the upcoming Yakuza Like a Dragon game. I talk a little bit about Yakuza Like a Dragon on the video right here. Keep in mind that video is not all about Yakuza Like a Dragon, just the end, towards the tail end of it. The reports, I guess, are for people who are obviously very excited about the upcoming next gen consoles, but also the people who are expecting that the next gen consoles are going to be a super game changer when it comes to graphics. And what they're trying to tell you in these articles is to temper down your expectations a little bit when it comes to graphics on the next gen consoles. That the changes are going to be a quality of life type changes when it comes to the consoles, kind of like what I mentioned when the reports of the loading times and all those things were done on the Xbox Series X, and you can see that video here. Which is one of the comments that I made back then, was that the fact that the load times are going to be so quick, the fact that you're going to be able to be in the game without being taken out of it by waiting 2 minutes for the next thing to load up. The thing that they mentioned is that, especially in the Polygon article, is that when he was playing Dirt 5, he was able to continue playing one more race and just one more race and one more race, and technically got to play a lot more than he otherwise would have if the game had long loading times, because loading takes you out of the experience. It gets to a point when you're just sitting there waiting for that thing to come up, and you are like, short on time, and you're just like wasting time, and you're like, oh my god, I just want to kill somebody. It is really cool that they do pretty much emphasize that when you're playing these games, you're going to get to play longer and more, and you're actually going to want to play longer and more, because you're not going to be dragged down by those loading screens and the loading times. And the other thing that he explains on with Yakuza Like a Dragon is that you do from time to time notice the improvements in graphics on the game, but that it isn't a night and day type of change. That obviously it looks a little better, more polished, but if you're expecting something to look amazingly, like incredible, you will be disappointed, because these are technically games that were made for the PS4 and the Xbox One X that are getting a little bit of more polish for the game to look better. That the thing that you should really be excited about is the fact that you are going to be able to play more and longer and not having to worry about those loading times, meaning that when you have very small amount of time to play a game, that you're actually going to be able to play that game for that amount of time that you have. And this is very exciting, because I don't have tons of times to play games, and every time, as I said before, that I get to play a game, I want to be able to play that game for as much as I can out of that hour or 2 hours that I have to do it. So this is very, very exciting to hear that it is something that's happening. In the other hand, you should be excited for those games that are being built for the Xbox Series X, for the PlayStation 5. Like the upcoming NBA 2K21 that supposedly has been built from the ground up for next gen consoles. That's the other thing that's very exciting, right? That we are going to get to see what next gen games look like, or at least the beginning of what next gen games are going to look like, with some of the games that are going to come out in November. And this obviously for the people that hasn't been around for a next gen console before, right? Who are expecting something like crazy different, and who might be disappointed, and who might make posts and comments like, I was expecting something better, it just looks like last gen's game, why did I spend my money on this? So, if you haven't been around for this, it is not going to be a crazy change like when it happened from the original Xbox to the Xbox 360. But the change was really incredible when it came to graphics. And so, keep that in mind. And do enjoy the fact that you're going to be able to play games longer. Do enjoy the fact that you're going to be immersed more than before in a game, that you're going to be able to invest more time and more attention in a game as it was meant to be, a distraction, something that you can just shut things off. Personally, I think that these articles are really good because, again, it gets people the reality of what to expect. Obviously, Sony and Microsoft, their job is to pump you up and get you excited so you go out there and buy that console. And I am excited. I do. I can't wait to get the console and to open it and to play it. And that's just the type of person that I am. But if you haven't been able to get your hands on an next gen console, you can wait until next year when more next gen games come out, and then actually try to grab one of those next gen consoles because you have more things to play and to be wowed by than right now. I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of people disappointed. I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of people making dumb comments and posts about, "Oh my god, it just looks the same. I don't see what the big deal is." Like, you're going to have people like that, or people like, "Our PC is better." Like, shut up. All right, just shut up. Go ahead and read the articles. I'm gonna put the links in the description section, so if you're interested in giving them a read, you can find them really easily. Go ahead and let me know. What do you think? Are you excited about the upcoming consoles? Are you aware that graphics are not going to be incredibly mind shattering things? Or is this a surprise to you? And now if you did pre-order one, you're like, "Oh, I don't know if I should have." Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really, really helps with that YouTube algorithm. Hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.